to dwell in because they encourage deposits and discourage withdrawals. Right? So, this is one of the points of view of the bankers. They must encourage deposits. People must come in to deposit them, but they must discourage withdrawals. Right? So, the more money the bank has, the more interest the banker can get, the more profit. Right? So, this is one of the points of view. Right? They must encourage deposits and discourage withdrawals. And particularly because they all observe one rule which overrides the banker who wills to plead it. So, all bankers, according to the poet, observe one rule, which, if it is not followed, then woe, that is W-O-E, woe is sorrow. Then sorrow will fall on the banker who fails to follow it, who fails to heed it. Right? So, what is that rule? What is that, inviolable, the unbreakable rule of all bankers, which is, you must never lend any money to anybody unless they don't need it. Right? If they don't need the money, if they ask for a loan, then you must give it. On the other hand, if a person really needs it, right, really needs a loan, then we must think twice. Because the person who doesn't need it, right, like for example a millionaire, who just wants to increase his wealth, wants to dabble in the stock market. Such people, they are able to repay the loan. But those who need it, who need the loan, they may be, struggling to make ends meet, so they may not be able to repay the loan. So what is that rule? I'll read it again. You must never lend any money to anybody unless they don't need it. Right? I know you cautious conservative banks, says the poet. I know you. Know you means he recognizes them for what they are. You cautious is careful. Conservative banks. If people are worried about the rent, it is your duty to deny them the loan of one nickel. See, rent. Right? If people come into the bank and ask for a loan of, let's say, a few $100, right, to pay the rent, then what does it mean? The banker immediately recognizes this person is insolvent. He cannot repay the loan. So, then they will discourage this sort of lending. Right? It is the solemn duty, it is a duty to deny them the loan of even one nickel, one coin. Yes, even one copper engraving of the martyred son of the late Nancy Hanks. Nancy Hanks was the mother of Abraham Lincoln. Right? The portrait of Abraham Lincoln was stamped on the coins of the US. Right? It was engraved on the notes of the US dollar. Right? So, the bankers should deny the people who are unable to pay the loan even one small coin. How does the author describe a coin? He describes it as one copper engraving of the martyred son of the late Nancy Hanks. Martyred means Abraham Lincoln was assassinated for his principle. So he was martyred. So they should deny the person who really needs the loan, even the loan of a single coin. Right? They must deny it. Right? Yes, if they request $50 to pay for a baby. Now some mother, right, she's pregnant, is unable to pay for the, cesarean operation. If they want to pay for a, childbirth, or even if they want some money to take care of the baby, such a human thing, right? What should the banker do? Right? If they request $50 to pay for a baby, you must look at them like Tarzan, looking at a uppity ape in the jungle. Tarzan was the ape man, right? He was born and brought up, he was brought up in the jungle among the apes. So Tarzan was, the lord of the jungle. He was the lord of the apes, right? So he could fight the apes. He was so strong that he could fight an ape. Now, if a mother comes in, a really needy mother, she asks the banker, "Sir, I want some money to buy some milk for my baby. I want some money to buy some, necessaries for the baby." must the banker do? He must look at that lady like Tarzan looking at a puppety. Puppety is like irritated, annoyed, ate in a jungle. Right? They're about to fight. So it's going to be a refusal. Right? Right. And tell them, what do they think a bank is anyhow? They had better go get the money from their wife's aunt or uncle. So the banker, how will he refuse the loan? He will ask the lady to go and get the money from a relative, the wife's aunt or uncle. Right? What do you think a bank is? You think I can give loans to everybody and anybody on the street? Okay? So, continuing. But suppose people come in and they have $1 million and they want another $1 million to pile on top of it. So someone comes in, he's a very rich person and he's taking a loan, okay, to make an investment and he wants to pile another $1 million on it. Why? You brim with the milk of human kindness and you urge them to accept every drop. So now, if a person who is, has $1 million comes in, then what do? You brim with the milk of human kindness. See, you have milk in a cup. If you drink a lot of milk, you become very, nice. You become very kind. So the milk of human kindness. You call the millionaire in. Please sit down. Please sign these forms. It is our duty to give you the loan of $1 million. It is our privilege and our honor. Please accept this loan. It is your duty to brim with the milk of human kindness and urge them to accept every drop of this kindness. If a millionaire comes in, this now must treat the millionaire. And we lend them $1 million, so then they have $2 million. And this gives them the idea that they will be better off with 4. So $2 million, let's take another loan for another $2 million. So that makes it $4 million. Okay? So they already have $2 million, as you have no hesitation in lending them 2 more. Right? That means those people who are millionaires will be able to repay the loan. That's what the bottom line is. That is the point of view of the bankers. And all the vice presidents nod their heads in rhythm. Now to give a loan, a large sum of money, a large loan, right, like $1 million, you have to get the acceptance of the board. The board of directors, the board of president, right? So, now when you put this proposal before the board, they will all nod their heads in rhythm, like this. They will all agree to give the loan of $1 or $2 or $3 million to the millionaire. And the only question asked is, do the borrowers want the money sent or do they want to take it with them? Right? The only question the banker will ask the millionaire is, do you want to take this 1, 2 or 3 million with you or do you want us to send it to your address? Right? Because I think they deserve our appreciation and thanks. Now coming to the end of the poem, so the poet says, I think they deserve our appreciation and thanks. They refers to the bankers. Okay, the jackasses who go around saying that health and happiness are everything and money is essential. So here, what is being said is, okay, so there are people who go around saying that health and happiness are everything and that money is essential. Right? So, these are the religious people. Right? The religious people. They say money isn't essential. Right? Health and happiness are everything. So long as we have these two, the needs of life, the ends of life are met. We are healthy and happy. That is the goal of life. Right? Now, what happens to such idealistic people in real life? Right? Because as soon as they have to borrow some unimportant money to maintain their health and happiness, they starve. Right? Now, when these idealistic people, they need food, they need clothing, they need shelter. They're not earning. They're looking out for health and happiness. They're not doing any work, for example. Now, when such people meet with reality, when they come in need of food, they starve, right? They starve to death, so they can't go around anymore sneering at food or money, which is nothing short of poverty. So these idealistic people, they starve to death, according to the poet, starve for want of money, which is nothing short of providential. Providential is this aspect of divinity which gives you what you want, when you most need it. Right? So money is an act of providence. It is providential. Okay? Okay? Please stop it. Thank you.